Dickerson. I'm the owner-operator here at Dickerson Automotive in Spanish Fork, Utah. We've been in business for 16 years, and we oftentimes get posed with a question from many of our clients. And the scenario is this: you've got a vehicle that you purchased new or almost new. You've had it for 4 or 5 years, you've got it paid for, close to being paid for, but it's getting up in age and mileage. And as we all know, as the vehicle gets a little bit older, you can expect to do more maintenance and more repairs on that vehicle. So the question is am I going to be better off to buy a new vehicle, or am I going to be better off to stick with the vehicle that you currently own? So we've done some research to help shed some light on this, and I'm going to run through a few scenarios with you. In this first example, we're going to assume that you currently own a 2011 Honda Accord, and you're faced with what we talked about. It's a little bit older, and you're looking at what it's going to take to keep this vehicle on the road and take care of it so that it can be safe and reliable for years to come, versus buying a brand new one. So in the brand new scenario, what we've chosen is a 2016 Honda Accord LX sedan. It's not an entry-level Honda Accord, but it's not the real high-end level Accord either. We've also taken into consideration that you probably are going to, if you're buying a new car, you probably have either really good credit or decent enough credit that you're going to get a decent interest rate. So the interest expenses that are calculated into this are at 3.9%. But over the course of 5 years, we take into consideration things such as depreciation of the vehicle, the taxes and fees, the financing that you're going to pay, maintenance that you're going to have to do to the vehicle, as well as repairs. And yes, even on a new vehicle, there is maintenance that's involved, as well as repairs as the vehicle starts to get a little bit older. In this scenario, basically to take care of this car and pay all the fees I just mentioned, it's going to cost you $18,306 for those expenses. If you add back in the total cash price, which is $22,081, the total ownership of this vehicle is going to cost you $40,387. Most drivers are going 15,000 miles a year, so when the vehicle gets about 5 years old, it's roughly going to have 75,000 miles on it. So if you take that number, the $40,387, and you divide it by 75,000 miles, that's going to give you a cost per mile of 53 cents. So moving forward, the scenario in which you're going to keep your 2011 Honda Accord, what we've done is we put together a very comprehensive list of the things that we know you should be doing to this vehicle to take care of it properly so that it continues to ride nice, it's dependable. We're talking about doing services, exchange services at every 30,000 miles. In this estimate, we've got yearly registration fees, emission test inspections, oil changes, cabin and air filter replacement, a new set of tires, shocks, struts, spark plugs, induction service, front and rear brakes. I mean, really everything that you could possibly consider that would need to be done to this vehicle. As well as we've also put $600 a year in there for unexpected repairs. So you do the math, the calculation, all of these things, it comes out to be $11,468.10. You divide that by 75,000 miles, it gives you a cost per mile of 15 cents per mile. So in this situation, it gives you a 5-year savings of $28,919 to take care of the car that you currently own. That's $5,800 per year in savings. That means that new car is going to cost you 2.5 times more than the existing car that you own. Another scenario that we want to present to you, SUVs have become very popular. One of the more popular ones are Chev Tahoe or GMC Yukons. They're both made by the same manufacturer, and they're very popular. In this scenario, again, the owner has a 2011 Tahoe, and he's looking at buying a 2016 Tahoe. The new 2016 Tahoe is going to cost you a cash price of $48,884. Again, we figured in depreciation, taxes and fees, financing, maintenance, repairs. So over the course of 5 years, you're going to pay $35,721 for this to own this vehicle, plus the total cash price of $49,884. Which means in 5 years you will have paid $85,565 for this vehicle. You divide that by 75,000 miles, it's $1.14 a mile. Again, we prepared a very comprehensive list of everything that you would need to drive this car for another 75,000 miles. Again, shocks, struts, tune-ups, all the fluid exchange services, air filters, cabin end, the one for the engine as well, along with yearly registration fees. And again, with another $600 a year for budgeted in there for repairs, unexpected things that you can't foresee. The total cost for that vehicle is $12,679.43. You divide that by 75,000 miles, it works out to be 17 cents a mile that you pay for that vehicle. So in this scenario, this gives you a 5-year savings of $72,886 if you take care of the car that you have. That's $14,577.20 per year savings on this vehicle. This vehicle in this scenario, it's 5 times more expensive to buy new than it is to stick with the one that you have. I don't know what you could do with that kind of money, but I think there's plenty enough there in either scenario, the Honda or the Tahoe. You could likely go on a family vacation, put money away in retirement, do home improvements, and I'm a firm believer in the fact that one of the main reasons why people don't have sufficient enough money in their retirement accounts to actually retire at an age that they want to is because over the course of their lifetime they've given all their money to the car manufacturers instead of just taking care of what they have and being okay with it. Another thing to consider is, you know, we all like to drive a nice vehicle that looks nice. Well, you could take some of that money that you're saving and invest it back into the vehicle in things that make it nice. Maybe you'd like to put a new set of tires and wheels on it. Maybe you could take it into a collision center or a body shop and have the paint chips fixed on the front of it. There are minimal expense, some of those expenses aren't minimal, but there are things that you can do to enhance the appearance of the vehicle, which in turn will probably help you be content with it. So I'm a firm believer that if you'll commit to taking care of a vehicle over the long haul, the way the manufacturers are building them today, they'll go 250 to 300,000 miles. They really will, without really any major component failures like engines, transmissions, differentials, ABS problems, power steering issues like rack and pinions, if you'll just take care of the vehicle the way that you're supposed to along the way. So as you can see, there's a big savings in continuing to drive the vehicle that you currently own. Now, we obviously have the ability to prepare estimates to help you take care of the vehicle the way you should over the long haul, but we don't have any real way to calculate the expenses on a new vehicle. However, Edmunds.com has a great tool for doing this. If you go to Edmunds.com, True Cost to Own, type in the vehicle that you're considering, it really breaks down all those things that I talked about. It'll give you the purchase price of the vehicle, plus what you can expect to pay to take care of the vehicle, as well as the depreciation that you can expect to lose on that vehicle. The one thing we do is we take out the fuel and the insurance in our calculations. You're going to have to put fuel in your old car, or you're going to have to put fuel in your new car. Same way with insurance. However, keep in mind, the insurance on the new vehicle is likely going to be more than the vehicle that you currently own that is 5 years old. If you're interested in coming up with a plan to take care of your vehicle and really keep some of that money in your pocket, come and see us. We can help you get you on a maintenance schedule and help you budget to take care of your vehicle the way that you really should. And we firmly believe, and it's in the math, that if you'll take care of the existing car that you have, you're going to end up with a lot more money in your pocket over the long haul than you are by replacing your vehicles every 4 to 5 years, like many of us have accustomed to doing. Thank you for taking the time to watch and listen, and I hope you have a wonderful day.